In light of Sebastopol's tight growth controls, would you support reduced restrictions of the growth management ordinance to meet current housing needs? We're going to start with Jonathan this time.
I do not support changing the urban growth boundary of the city or expanding or annexing more land. However, I would support, assessing on a case-by-case basis, creating a variance program which works so well when the government wants to incentivize a certain type of behavior. In our case, attainably priced housing, not homeless housing, but attainably priced that people can afford. We incentivize that behavior by saying we'll give you something in return for something, and what we might give is a variance on the parking issue, on how much it costs to convert, the permit fee, the red tape, so that people could convert units in their homes, so we could democratize real estate, and so that people who could make a few hundred extra bucks by offering housing for under $1,000 a unit. So yes, I do support variances in return for specific, clear objectives and a monitoring of those objectives.
Thank you, Jonathan. Lisa.
So with doing my homework, I think they mentioned that we got these questions ahead of time, and I didn't know about this ordinance. So I went down to the city today and did my research. So the growth management ordinance does allow currently, let me look, 25 units per year. There's a 2-year carryover, and if houses aren't built, then they go away. And we're about to adopt a new general plan, and the number of units between 2,000, or the number of units will be 750 units being built in Sebastopol, excluding affordable housing units by the year 2035. So we're actually, it sounds like, expanding our plan, or at least that's what's proposed within the city limits, and I think that that's the kind of growth that the city is trying to encourage. So except for the 2-year carryover, because that does affect when economic times kind of ebb and flow, I think that we're kind of on track based on what I've learned so far.
Okay, Michael.
So I've participated as an active participant in the drafting of the general plan since its inception. I maybe missed 2 meetings. In the general plan, is recommending that we go from 25 units a year, we expand to 50 units per year. So that's already in the general plan. I think that that sounds reasonable to me, and I think that I pretty much support what the general plan is offering, and that's about all I have to say about that.
Thanks, Michael. Craig?
I would concur with the candidates up here and what they've said. I would actually like to see if it's affordable housing, and affordable just doesn't mean low income, it means moderate grade income. It's for, our firefighters and teachers and, everybody really needs affordable housing, meaning you spend no more than 1/3 of your income on housing. There's a great need for that, and that's exempt from this. And so the faster we can build that, the better. I want to work for policies that will accelerate more affordable housing, not just building new stock, but converting the stock that we have to affordable units. When the Northeast was talked about, take the Barlow right now. We need some housing. We need to tuck some housing in different places. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Downtown needs mixed use. That is a good design. And for those types of projects, we can accelerate them, especially if there's an affordable housing component. If we find that it's going too slow, I'm open to reanalyzing it.